So this video is for me to sell you on the idea of why you should have an AI DM setter. And I know it does sound a bit weird, right? Like me trying to pitch you something, being salesy. But no, really, just listen to me and try to filter everything that I say through a rational lens. Now, of course, each one of us has different perspectives, so I want to share my perspectives and you can see for yourself if they make sense. So first of all, my big mission is to have this AI DM setter across all of the coaches' accounts. And why is that? Because I've been a DM setter myself. I know how repetitive and boring it is to be an appointment setter. I know how energy sapping it is, right? And as a setter, we always have this big vision of becoming closers or of managing a sales team or of doing something that's like everything except for appointment setting, right? So because of that, all of the current DM setters in the accounts, if not all, like most of them, have this ambition to do something greater. Now, what if we get AI who's trained on good sales fundamentals, who has the full systems, like the follow-up systems, the outreach ones, objection handling, FAQs, like all of these are managed and are inserted into AI already, are baked in. What if we have that and it's able to be deployed on all of the coaches' accounts and, qualify as many DMs as possible per day without being emotional about it, being consistent 24/7 with instant speed to lead, right? So that's what we currently have right now. That's the power of AI that we have. So if you have that, and if that's the case where AI is in all the coaches' accounts, then for the DM setters with great ambition, they can go on and have a role as a closer or as a team manager or as someone who QCs AI and looks at how to improve it. Because if AI is doing most of the repetitive things, of course we can teach it on more personalized methods on how to handle certain objections or pathways that it can take. So for that reason, the human can be teaching AI on how to handle those unique situations while AI does all the heavy lifting. And to talk to you about like rational data, so far, all of the clients that I've worked with have stuck with me unless they were like struggling financially or their business was inconsistent, right? But for all of the ones with a consistent business, they've stuck with me since we started working together. And why is that? Because we simply removed the need for depending on lazy humans and we replaced that function with AI. And because it's able to do it consistently, because it's able to follow any framework we give it, we're able to split test different things. And it has great speed to lead. It has full coverage. It has all these things. They're able to achieve the same booking rate if we implement it on the current scripts or the scripts that they had for their older setters. And what we're doing right now is we're improving their scripts, right? We're split testing different things to improve the overall conversions. And my team and I are managing everything that has to do with appointment setting because we're training AI on handling almost all the areas of appointment setting, right? We're mastering this. And we're also hiring expert DM setters who have experience in appointment setting to supervise AI and give us suggestions on how to even make it better so it can cover even more and automate more. And right now, we're at this stage where AI is doing 80 to 90% of the entire workload. So that's crazy to think about, right? Maybe 2 years ago, if I told you that, you wouldn't have believed me, but with today's AI models, it's purely amazing. So what does it look like for us to install an AI for you to manage it and grow it as well? Basically, all you have to do is look at the weekly data analysis that we send you, the weekly data reports, and make a decision for yourself. You might have some suggestions here and there. You can check out the conversations every once a week, let's say, or once a month. But we do all the heavy lifting in the terms where we have this positive flywheel in place. We deploy a human setter onto your account, and this human setter supervises the AI. So AI does most of the heavy lifting, most of the follow-ups, blah, blah, blah. and the human setter checks if AI is doing these things, and the human setter gives us suggestions on where AI can improve, and we keep on improving it. We get all the insights from all the clients we have, and we deploy those insights across all of the clients' accounts. And why can we do that? Because we have software, we have something that's scalable. If we have a team of like 20 human setters, let's say, it's really, really hard to get insight from one client and try to teach all the other human setters on how to apply the new strategy, the new tactic that we got from one client. Whereas if we have a software and we figure out how to build the code that can be replicated for everyone, then we can like scale it across everyone. So if you're still watching this video, it probably means that you believe in the idea that AI is going to be the dominant kind of entity in this space, so that it creates more opportunities for humans to do better and less repetitive things. And if that's the case, then if you're new to this channel, feel free to have a look at it and kind of understand my knowledge about the topic, to see if I'm a good candidate that you can work with, basically. And if not, like if you already know me, and you want to work with me, like feel free to book a call or message me anywhere, and we can see where we can take your current business, right? How we can take your current setup, make it better and 2 times or even 4 times more productive than what you currently have. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you're interested in this stuff, like if you want to follow how we are innovating and building new things for appointment setting for this space using AI, then this is the right channel for you. You can subscribe to it. Cheers.